are we doing today? How are you feeling? I hope we done ate. I hope we done, maybe did a good workout, or maybe if we just woke up, we're feeling good. We don't got no headaches. Our stomach is feeling fine. I hope we're feeling perfectly fine and healthy today. And we're just ready to embark on a new day. And, just go out there in the world and be our best selves. From the title of this video, you already know we're going to speak on. But before we get into the video, we have to say our affirmations. And today's affirmation will be, I am open to all experiences that contribute to my growth. The title of this video is Nothing Lasts Forever, because it simply doesn't. I was on Instagram the other day and I seen a couple I seen a woman that I admire her work. She is a real estate broker, and I saw that she was divorced after 10 years. And, I feel, especially with social media, a lot of times people really get caught up and wrapped up in relationships, which honestly really goes to show you guys how much love is so powerful. And it's funny how people try to really make it seem like it's not. People try to make it seem as if, having the nicest house, all the cars, all the women or all the guys or all the attention or all the clout is what's really important. When at the end of the day, what really fulfills people is love, appreciation, someone caring for you genuinely. I think that's one of the reasons why people get so caught up in social media, because they equivalate likes and comments and interactions with their media with people actually caring for them, loving them, being there for them in real life. It's really crazy to even think about, like, wow. But I say that to say, because a lot of times couples may come out, it might be like your favorite influencer or maybe your favorite celebrity or something, and they get in a relationship, and you're like, oh my god, they're so cute, it goes, and they post all these pictures and videos of them doing all these different things, and people start to post their content as them as a couple and everything. And then when they break up, people are like, oh my gosh, I'm never gonna believe in love again. Oh my gosh, it's the end of the world. Why did they break up? They they belong together, or and it's like, please understand that, for one, these are not your relationships, but for two, even for the people that are in those relationships, it is just an experience. You understand? And I think the fact that we try to hold on to people for our entire lives goes to show how much we move in our ego and in our pride. Okay? When that's what life is not really about, right? Not to say what life really is about, but I'm pretty sure it's not about holding on and grasping onto something so tight that it can barely breathe. And I think that's what even a lot of people do in relationships, which is why they never really work. Because if you move forward, in any relationship, whether it's friends, family, significant others, that this is just an experience. I am here to experience you. Okay, I'm here to experience your words, your presence, your energy. I'm here to just, pick up your DNA. Literally automatically picks up data, information. So you as a human being, I'm just here to pick up data and information on different things, and seeing, which way, shape, or forms that I can grow in life. Where can, in this time being of me being here, how far can I reach in life, and who would help me get there? Who will help me grow? Who will help me see myself for who I am, and who would help me reflect, and who would help me with all these different things, who would help bring out, because how you can meet certain people and they just bring out certain sides of you. Who will I meet that would help unlock that new level within myself? And I think I really believe if we move in that type of direction, just understanding that life is more about experiencing love, trusting, caring, is all about experiencing just the moment, experiencing, what you can in this time. And I feel when you are in a position where you are moving out of ego and you are moving out of pride, you are too busy trying to worry about how you can hold on to them tight and how you can make them do this or make them do that, or what you can get out of them, or, you know, all these different things, versus just living in the moment and experiencing another person. You understand? Because we are all living beings who are here to just experience life. Okay, really unfortunate, like seeing comments and posts like, oh, you know, like, I don't believe in love anymore, and, you know, they should have stuck together, and, you know, and you don't even know it really goes on in these people's lives, even what they have sold you as far as to what a relationship is. And that's the thing, a lot of people are being sold as to what a relationship should be by pictures and videos in that moment. You're literally being sold an illusion right then and there, right? Because whatever you're seeing is an illusion of the full picture, right? You can't see the full picture from just camera lens. I'm sorry, but you can't. Okay, no matter how much you zoom in, no matter how much you zoom out, you just can't. Okay, the only way to see the full picture is to really be in that experience and be in that moment. Okay. And understand that if you've been in a relationship, if it's long term, and, you know, if you're having a hard time, you know, letting go of that relationship, and you may have thought you would have spent your whole life with this person, and you may have thought, you know, this is someone that you're always going to be with and speak to, and someone who's always going to be in your life, understand that we are here to experience life and experience people, plain and simple. It's just the fact of the matter. And I think a lot of times what life does too is when we try to grasp and hold on to things and try to take control of situations that really have no business being in our control, then life will take it from you. Okay, it will be stripped from you easily to go to show you that you can't grasp and hold on to things with your fists like this. And I think a lot of times too, when you try to hold on to somebody tight, you put them in this box because you're like, you have to be this way because I want you to, because then I want you to be stuck with me forever, and I need you here. It's like you're not even allowing the person to grow into their full potential as a person, right? And so, like, how disheartening and unfortunate is that, and that's really like moving, like I said, out of that ego, out of that pride, you know. And a lot of times, I definitely do believe if you work on healing your inner wounds, you will have a better time receiving and letting things go with grace, you know, because you're healing your abandonment issues, you're healing your self-worth, your self-confidence, and where that stems from. Because I feel a lot of those things, like I said, abandonment issues and lack of self-worth and emotional intelligence and, you know, being abused, a lot of those things condition you to want to take control of something else in your life, because in some way, shape, or form, something has been taking control out of your life when you were younger. And so as you get older, because you never want to feel that feeling of what it feels like for someone else to take control of you, you decide to try to take control of every single thing else in your life, including people. You want them to act a certain way, be a certain way, especially significant others. You want them to maneuver a certain way to, you know, satisfy your needs and your being, rather just loving somebody authentically for who they are. You understand? Accepting them for who they are. And don't get me wrong, I'm talking from a place of, I had this issue too. I really did. And it took for me to check myself. Like, no, it's either you really love this person for who they are, or you accept them for who they are. You just realize that you can't be with them, but the experience that you guys had, you enjoyed it and you appreciated it, and you allowed it to teach you to grow in certain areas that you never even thought to grow in. Like I said, reflecting in that situation and going, hey, like, but what part did you play in the breakup, or, you know, the argument, or whatever it is? Okay, well then I need to get these things together within myself, because I would hate to bring, you know, this toxic behavior. I'm pretty sure we all have, in some way, shape, or form, toxic behaviors into another relationship that I cherish. Okay, so I just really wanted to get that out there to, you know, be in the mindset of just letting things go, letting it be. And I know it's way easier said than done. It definitely takes practice. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that you're gonna hear this message to wake up tomorrow, you know how to get things go easily, because it's just not, and it just is what it is. But these things come with practice, and that's the great thing about them. You know, I feel like as kids, as I always say, you're born so pure. And so these things like, you know, letting things go and, you know, receiving and giving with no problem, and you have none of those issues really you really have when you're younger. As you get older and you are, you know, instilled with anxiety and pride and ego, and, you know, you get hurt and you fell down a few times and you don't even know how to cope with those things. So you resort to unhealthy habits or ways to cope with these things. You kind of lose sight of that inner child in you that just wants to be free. Okay, that just wants to be free and loving in the most healthiest way, and just want to experience life and be creative, because that's all kids really want to do, right? They just want to be here to have fun, experience life, and be super creative, right? And imagine and reach for the stars. And that's a way that we should be living, in that childlike mindset with just a little more information and a little more maturity added to it. Peaches. Okay, I love you guys, and I appreciate you for tuning into this video. Let me know if you got something from this video, if you've taken something from it, and I see you next time. Bye.